after the World Champs just a few months ago, we lost Ads and Colt. They left the team and you know, went on different paths, so we had to find another two. We actually picked up Dino, who was on Prime. He placed third at regionals. You know, he's a solid player. He does a lot of dirty work in the game, which we need, and the communication is really solid. And Momentum, who was a young blood, you know, not many people have heard about him, and we picked him up. You know, I knew he was a good player, so you know, I did that, and he's a beast now. So we played the ESL Season 1 with this new lineup. We honestly didn't practice that much, so we weren't expecting that much in the finals, but we somehow, you know, managed to pull it out and we won that, so I was really proud of the boys. We pulled through, did a good job there. And now we're moving on to Season 2, you know, the night before the finals, and we went through a qualifying stage. We managed to pull off top 8, and you know, now we're here, so we're really looking forward to it, and you know, we hope we can take out the two-peat right here for the ESL champs.
Region down there slammed into a tree and rolled as it drove into town along.
He's 3 minutes away.
He's cancelled.
I could take another shoot. Probably is.
Red dump, bro.
It's all business today, boys. It's all business.
Man, my AR, man, what are you doing? David us around, man.
Give it a rig. Hello. Does it run echo?
You see that lad moving up the wall like this?
Where's Dusty? Where's you been
Bringing us all there, because I said the list of game types on He's up. You are so fucking nice. That is not playing. It's what it was.
Ladies, gentlemen, guys and girls, welcome back to the ESL AUNZ Championship presented by St. George. Now having a look at the bracket, 3-0 to Exile5. I knew they were looking strong, so I'm excited to see Exile5 a little later on.
We've got X5 coming up on stream next, which is going to be extremely exciting. They're going to be playing Godly4, who have had quite an exciting run through the tournament so far. X5 looking hot, obviously, but as far as Godly4 goes, I think there'll be quite a good competition. So I'm excited to see just how far the team's come since Worlds, because obviously they took a bit of a pounding at Worlds. They took some heavy hits, and it's just, I'm stoked to see how far they've come as a team on LAN.
We are going to have a pretty awesome matchup here. We've got Exile5 versus Godly4. We'll have a quick run through these rosters. Once again, we've already seen Godly4, but Exile5, in case you haven't seen the momentum, the man bald unit himself, Dino and Zirkle. Basically, you could say that they're essentially the New Zealand squad here versus Godly4, Berserk, Madzy, Deceived, and Raiskood. Now, I'm really, really excited to see this one go down. Some pretty intense gameplay happening here. Lots of nades coming out here. Flag still trying to be run right here. Madzy picks up balls. He gets the double kill as well. And what just happened? Godly4 take the W. 3 caps to 2.
Immunity will take that game. Immunity just counters fast-playing teams because they play so controlled. They just let you run into their aimers and get easy kills, you know. The only team here that I think can take out Immunity would be Authority, really.
Okay, well, let's see how this one's going to unfold. Godly4 versus Exile5. We're here on Regret Slayer, and now you're going to be seeing 3 kills, boom, in a row to Exile5. Make that 4. 4-0 at the start of this one. Exile5 still currently have the lead, and it is a very, very healthy lead right here. 23. Oh, the double kill from Dean. Nasty BR work to pick up that one. They are hyped. Listen to him. 25 to the single digit. 8 kills of Godly4. Picking up kills there. 2 kills away from the W here. He's going to be Exile5 and tying things up here in our winners bracket round 2 series. And there it is, 2 kills. For when we first started this up, he went straight for that railgun, put it to use. They got that triple cap. Ads, let's see if they can do more of the same at the beginning of this one. Look, sneaking up with this ridiculous shotgun and the camo combo. Not much you can do against that.
No, this is X5's game right now. They've got camo, shotgun, and railgun. It's pretty hard to stop that trio. And especially with Zirko playing, you know, he's playing sneaky like this. He's annoying them every time they try to cap something. It's easy kills for X5. Godly 4 is going to have to try and really slow it down to get back in the game. Game for Exile5, a bit of an easy win for them.
CTF on Fathom, starting it off with Zirkle once again from Exile5 team, just yet already player. Hopefully, we're going to be seeing this one soon. See, the camo is going to be picked up by Momentum, who's, again, had such an outstanding, not only series, but day so far here for the Exile5 squad.
Tiny bit slower and waited for some teammates that could have turned into a cap.
Flag now pulled by Zirkle for Exile5. He's taken a lot of fire, but he's able to get it almost halfway. His team is defending him well. Balls picks up Madzy, a player right in front. That Scatinade was brilliant. He's almost away. No shield. One last little dash, and he gets through. Exile5, a goal to take the victory there. 3-2 on that CTF, and then a 3-1 overall series score. It will be Exile5 in the winners bracket final. The dab coming out of Momentum there as well.
Alright, yo, we just played Godly 4, G4, beat them 3-1. First minute was kind of shaky, sort of went up 2-0, and then kind of chose a little bit, to be honest. Like, I mean, they obviously played some sort of strategy right, just pushing past us, but then we cleaned them up on the next 2 maps, and then 3-2 in the final Fathom with them getting a couple of lane caps against us, but, you know.
So now we're off to the winners bracket final, and we'll be playing against Immunity. And that should be a good series, a good close series. Always have a good series with Immunity, so it should be fun.
I didn't play good, but I was still
Okay, for Strongholds.
How many rockets, bro?
Rockets and fucking
This is going to be Exile5 versus Team Immunity. X5 will be donning the red trunks, and in the blue corner you're going to have Team Immunity. First game will be Coliseum CTF, Truth Slayer following that Plaza Stronghold. We're about to kick this one off. I'm not sure who we're going to start the game with, but I'm sure they will be a wonderful player to watch until they die or something more exciting comes our way. On board with Momo from Team X5. Let's kick this one off. Collie CTF.
Alright, we got Momo pushing up to top rockets, and he has that splinter nade in hand. And he's going to throw that on the street. Spots a player that is fallen. 2 shots and falling. He's getting shot from their main ramp. Actually gets taken out, but we're on board with Bald now. And he's got that sniper in hand. Spots a player top rockets, gets him weak, gets the pistol clean up. There's a guy going main ramp. He's got to make sure he shots down this flag. This is an early flag pull, but double kill for Bald. There's a counter cap actually coming in as well from, I think that's Zirkle. He's running that bottom mid, and I thought that was almost a cross-map stick.
I so thought that was. I was like, why did he get a hit marker that late on if it wasn't a stick? And X5, early cap, beautiful stuff from them. Dino's getting perfect.
A minute? That was like the quickest cap I've ever seen.
Right now is very impressive and beautiful stuff. Momo coming in clutch with the snipe there, and you can hear it's getting a little rowdy. X5 doing what they do and screaming dubs for Momo. Benno goes down, rockets are up. Can we see any more multi-kills? Momentum in a good position here to try to slow those rockets down, but there are 3 members of X5 on Immunity's flag. Beautiful headshot there. Momentum putting on a show for us. Can he make another? He certainly will, not a problem. Dino picking up kills as well. Flag still going. I mean, this is a really dominant flag run, and as I say, it gets returned, so I'll shut my filthy mouth.
Yeah, I think that flag run probably should have been on rockets, especially because Momentum was setting up rockets with that snipe. But that's a beautiful headshot on Voltage. Exile5 just need to rally this flag back if they want to get this cap. There's a player behind Dino, and he's going to get taken out. That's Hef. Hef might be the only player to stop this, and I think he might be able to. No, they won't, and that's a cap.
Got it in. 2-0 there to X5, and what a no-scope from Momo to seal the deal there. Here comes that flag return from Dino, but look at this. We still have members of IM on the red flag.
We've got Fallen bottom mid. He might be the only player to stop this. He gets the stop. Gets the other player weak. This might be it. We have Benno. He's got shots. He gets the flag carrier. One shot. This might be the cap. No, Hef comes in clutch, but no.
Game 1, X5 jumping out of their seats with a pretty convincing first game. I mean, Lunchy, you gave the props to Immunity there, but X5, man,
I'm surprised. That was, I mean, Zirkle, he broke the sound barrier like I predicted, and it helped his team get over the line. I mean, they were just getting in their face, really aggressive and holding down the map.
Game 2, boys and girls.
We're right
Here we go. This looks like X5 screaming back into this one.
Absolutely. Closing the gap to 3.
See the teamwork from IM, you know, really all of them just nading the life out of the X5 members there. And X5, this isn't the same team we saw, but I really feel X5 there. He's got so much big doubles there again. Benno, there's so much they want to be winning here. There's the triple for him, so beautiful stuff. 10 kills difference still. They're just ahead.
And now it's 11.
Oh, and there's 1-1. And there it is, the final kill.
A commanding victory. A commanding victory by Immunity there.
50-34 will be your final score. Immunity taking that game. That's,
even in the series to 1-1.
1-1 in the series. Gun skill out of this.
98. And I think this is game 8. I know, a wonderful victory there.
Game, set, and match.
Death, essentially. But because of the way you're carrying the flag, and if the opposing team is actually positioning themselves correctly, they can really bring it back quite quickly. Oh, and we can hear the Kiwi. That was the Kiwi hype in the background. He is bringing it to Immunity, something fierce.
I'm sure everyone can.
Yeah, there's still some voice there. He's still got some energy left in those lungs.
Well, lunch was just shut down by Mirror. Wonderful rail down.
And he's absolutely amazing. Zirkle's got this rail gun in a couple of maps recently. He's on form with it.
Beautiful stuff there from Zerk, you know, just hitting the pixel of the Benno buttocks there, takes him down, double kill there. We're going to see a pull, definitely, and he should be running it towards Bald there. He's got a clear, you know, he's engaging the enemy Zerk, buying himself a bit of time. Can X5 make this one work? Brilliant, they pass off to a player on the spawn there, and it looks like Dino's going to put that one on through.
That's brilliant.
Beautiful stuff, that's what's the window into that sort of no man's land, that open area.
Oh, they get the return, and they get the cap.
We've got a game in our hands now, Jason.
We do, leveling it to 1-1.
What a way to answer back. Turn and burn. That flag still on the move. Can they get it in? Yes, they do. X5, they managed to seal the deal with that cap into the loser's bracket.
And 100% ball with this camo could be what they need to take this out.
Crucial play there. Dino managing to kill Hef, eliminating that camo from IM's control. And now we are potentially seeing this one. And Ball jumps off the map with camo. No! No!
And the choke. Was that the choke in the series?
The choke. We had to have a choke
in the series.
I think, Jason, that play, Bald may have just sealed his team's fate on this capture, and it's now going to be 2-2. We're going down to the last cap.
No, that cost him.
This is why you don't jump off the map. Defensive plays here. Can slow these players down. Fallen. Over halfway now. Here comes the play. Dean tries to stop something. Killing spree. We may be seeing the final flag cap there, but there's a member of X5 on the blue flag. And here we go. Bald makes the play. There's the return. Beautiful control there. And IM answer back. It is 2-2 in the series.
What a comeback.
Good for stuff from him. Brings down Dean and secures that snipe for his team. Bald, what can he do? Great position to be in. Does get one kill, but that snipe comes back to bite him. Voltage with 1. Momentum picking up a kill of his own, only be taken down. 13-9. We've got X5 in the lead. The dominance came in the form of the strongholds on this very map, where they really took IM to the cleaners. And I don't think
the double kill by Dino there.
Dino with a triple. Can he make it another? He's got the snipe. Make it happen, Dean. Do it for the children. Think of the children, Dean.
Grenade by Bald. I have to say, that was right on target.
Cleaned out. Speaking of Bald, just taking down my Fallen now. 21-31. 10 kill difference between these two teams. X5 looking very dominant here. If they can keep this up, they will send IM to the losers bracket, who will be taking on Authority. Benno, though, Dark can't stay alive forever. He's all alone in the tough spot there. 47.
And Bald now with the snipes.
Can Bald seal the deal? The Kiwi hope.
2 kills to go. One last kill.
Dean may get another one off.
There we go.
There we have it. 52, 30.
A dominant match. Just such a dominant match from Exile5.
Well, we called it.
Right from the start.
Plaza definitely seems to be X5's territory right now. They're 116.
And their map control, perfect.
Can't fault it. Can't fault it when they're making plays like that. Beautiful stuff.
And they knew all the nooks and crannies, mate. All of them, you know. And taking out that dirty little camper was just a great example of that.
When you're in X5 town, you better watch your back. They really did know everything about every little corner and cranny, as you said. And, you know, commiserations to Immunity, but they will be dropping down in the losers bracket. They now have to go up against Authority.
Just played IM in the, what was it, winners finals?
Winners bracket final.
Beat them 3-2, it was a pretty close series. Props to them, and they haven't had much practice, but put up a good fight. Yeah, it was a pretty intense series for me, and Dean clutching up at the end, boys.
So now we're off into the championship bracket of the final. We play the winner of Authority and IM, which are going on now. Should be a good series to whoever we play.
Losers bracket final, which of course leads us here to our grand final, playing for $5,000 for a first place prize. Even the loser goes home with a pretty penny of $3,000. Brilliant stuff. Both of these teams want to be crowned champions of this competition. Brilliant stuff to even get this far. So both teams, I'm sure, are very happy, but they just want to clutch up on this final series. Now, keep in mind, we've mentioned it before, for Exile5 to take home the trophy and the lion's share of our total $10,000 prize pool, they need to win one best of 5 series. Immunity, on the other hand, coming in from the lower bracket, will need to win 2 individual best of 5 series. Going to be, Zirkle being dropped. This flag is still being run for the blue team of Exile5 though, and you know, look, this isn't the worst positioning for him. I think could be a little bit better. Taj has moved down the bottom silo, which is actually great for the blue team of Exile5. They clean him up. Another player top mid, able to potentially get some shots out. That flag is so close to going through, and indeed, it will be captured. So that's Exile5 getting first cap on the board. It took 3 minutes. Yeah, given the flag is going to be out. Momentum spotted here by Fallen, the flag carrier. He's got the support of Hef. Hef tries to get some shot out, but caught in a pinch, and that flag will go down. Railgun is still up. I think it's going to be key to get control of that, at least for Immunity, who are now probably on the back foot. Nice reversal there by Voltage to get control of that flag area. And now you're going to see there was a second cap on the board after all of that exchange.
Single shot weapon that does such a huge amount of damage. There it is, Voltage with that camo, and that flag should be put in any moment now. Taj is the only member alive for his team. He has to make something happen. Does manage to get in there. 2-1. I am not out of this yet.
There's 2 players right on that flag. Hef goes down. Taj is dead. You can see Dean picking up the kill on Benno as well. This is looking very good for a counter cap right here. Exile5, are they away? The flag's still moving. It's past Silo. Where's his flag carrier? You've got momentum going huge. He's got the support of his teammate. Nade's going out. Flag carrier's dropped. It's going to be up to Dean. Dean's right there, and he does get the cap. Brilliant return serve there from Exile5. Exactly where they're going. Crouch walking around. Look at Fallen. This guy's a shark. Shots going out. He spots that player. Gets shots on Dean. More shots out as well. He's weakening him, but where's the team response? Ball does pick up Fallen. Great stuff. Ties things up 47 apiece. It's now up to Hef. Hef with plenty of shots out. He turns on momentum. More shots out. He's going to get that player down to 1 shot. Answering here is going to be Benno. 49-48. It's wrapped up here by Team Immunity. 50-48, and wow, what a Slayer game that was. And still climbing, Immunity must be feeling good at this stage finals.
F with a nice little bit of grenade trickery, lovely shots, close range on momentum there. About to win that fight, he had a wonderful advantage there in shields. I do think he was going to win that one, 60-43. We've got the Kiwis pushing back in a strong way, but look at that, wonderful captures there from IM, and he's a tank.
It's hard to take down a T-Rex. That's all I'll say
It's
about
a freaking tank, man. 71-61, X5 keeping it real, but looky, Ball's got a shotgun with Benno's name on it. That shell had Aaron Bennett engraved in the back, and that one had Fallen. Full name not known. 74-61.
Triple. Where's the O? Give it to me. Give it to me right here. Oh, Ball just missing out on this overkill. But over on Nest, it looks like it is going to be the red team of Immunity answering back. Back and forth between these teams. Zirkle now over in basement. Can he capture it? Benno's trying to do something about it, but the basement should be captured. Benno just a little too late, and he gets dropped. Exile5 doing an absolutely brilliant job of answering back here against Immunity, and that's where the Do-si-do stopped. Trying to get control of BR base. They get dropped. And now you do see the railgun in the hands of Immunity, but that alone isn't going to be enough, as the guys from Exile5 are actually going for that triple cap over on Nest.
Slow themselves down into a circle. That movement back and forth all over the place, charging all around. Now he's just letting his opponents or his teammates know how happy he was. I can't quite tell. When you're that angry, it's difficult to, to decipher the emotion. The song's really about how angry I used to get when my sister would go on YouTube while I was scrimming. Oh, really? Those were the days. Flags over halfway, but both flags are out of base now. Zirkle now charging this one through, but we do have a member of Immunity in the blue base, and here comes Hef with a Fury Rod. It seems the man is born with that weapon. He seems to always have it. Big kills there, but that was the flag return, and here comes an easy cap for the boys in blue. X5, 1 on the board, 2 more to call themselves champions here. Momentum trying to push on through car side. This is a perfect pinch now. Zerk, lovely teamwork between Zerk and Momentum. Bald also helping out as well. They're charging on through. But the player in the base, perfect kills there. To slow that flag down. Hef going down as well. Battle at P1. Voltage doing what he can to hold on here. Looks like the camera's going to come up. That was a sword.
4 players down, by the way. 4 players down for Exile5. Immunity, we're in a great spot there to make a move out. So
still on board with Bald, doing what he can to charge on through, get some car control back. Nice shots from the Kiwi Hope, and doing a great bit of work cross map as well. He's increased with sword, so it's going to make this flag run even quicker than it already would be, but he's choked it. He's choked it. Is this time going to hurt him? He's going to have the ground pound, but he needs to move as fast as he can if he gets that grab. Nope, it's not over yet.
It's not over yet.
He's got a little bit of help from his friends.
That 2 seconds actually hurt, though. Because if it wasn't for those 2 seconds, that flag would be capped. But surely it's a cap here anyway.
He's got a lot of fire coming in. And look at this.
No! What a choke there. But the flag's going to be captured. No, it's not!
It's not.
Are you kidding me? That is a ridiculous save from Exile5. 2 back-to-back chokes from Immunity. The fumble of the flag cost them. Will it cost them the game? He is still going to be out. Bald. Was the flag returned? Yes, it was. There is your second cap for Exile5. The cannon was going to be out. Momentum picking up the kill with that splinter nade, and flag being run yet again by Zirkle. The intensity is absolutely fierce here between these two teams.
You can feel they've got the taste of that championship on their lips, and Exile5 are playing with such urgency. Ball doesn't care who you've got sword. He'll bring you down anyway. This could be the final run. Momentum, he's coming out of nowhere. He's just joined the team, and all of a sudden he's making massive waves, and this could well be it. Exile5 are well and truly about to be crowned your champions. It was, boys and girls, what a stunning display. X5 are your ESL AU and NZ champions. What a show.
Absolutely brilliant by Exile5. They were here to prove a point, and the Kiwi Hope has led the squad here to victory up against the established team Immunity. They go down in a very convincing fashion. What a thriller of a game. 3-1, your final series score in that last best of 5. It went to a game 5 in the winners bracket final, but here in the grand final, they wrapped it up right there on that 4th map. Of course, it had to be the Truth CTF.
Gotta hand it to him. Hard work, dedication pays off, and look at that. That 4 players who are now your champions. It's been a long way. They won the last stage, but now to do it on LAN is a whole different thing. You've got to be pleased with the result, and you know that they are your AU and NZ championships. Winners are, in fact, Exile5.
You boys pick up $5,000 and the first place prize, Immunity. They come through, they get $3,000 as well. Pretty good for playing some esports action, I must admit. Guys, I would like to invite you to hold aloft your winner's trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your Season 2 champions. It's Exile5.
Alright, so it's the morning after we won season 2, so I gotta be happy with that. Beat IM 3-1 in the finals, and I mean, it was a pretty tight series, to be honest, pretty intense. Those guys are veterans, Hef, Taj and Beno, so it's always gonna be tough even they didn't have much practice. So yeah, really happy to beat them in the finals there. Huge shout out to ESL, man. They're hooking it up. All those guys out there always going hard for Halo, even though they don't get much respect back from the community sometimes, but I mean, you gotta be happy with what they do, man. They always put it together for us, so props to them. Also, Exile5, man, thank you for hooking us up with this million plays, getting us over here. Got a show from NZ, which is not easy, so jumping in all them, cheers to that. Just cut it there. Boom!